Anyway, I'm just gonna clean up this drawing. It's a Patreon request from Jojo. Jojo's Bizarre. I've never watched it, but his design's pretty cool. It reminds you of Captain Scarlet, weirdly. I don't know if I'm alone in thinking that. That's what I thought whilst drawing this. I'm going to spend about an hour doing this stream because I haven't eaten yet. Hi Obito, Jojo from, well, Jotaro I think he's called, from Jojo's Bizarre Wacky Adventures. I like to think this came out better than my Sonic drawings I was doing the other day, because it helps actually have good references. Oh, his name is Jojo, okay. This is a Patreon request, so I only do requests over there now. I don't do free drawings. Actually, no, I've already done that wrong. Also, I don't know if it's just me, but is his hair also his hat? Hi Penday. Sorry, if I miss your comment, sorry, or ignore it. So if you support me on Patreon, wink wink, there might be a chance I'll draw Obito. Sorry, Naruto. That's what you are. You were asking. Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense now. I like, even by anime logic, that was really baffling to me. Still, even though it's like torn, it still looks like it blends in. I mean, I'm guessing that's the intention. I do you, Obito. That's good. How long have you been doing it then? His wrist is a bit thin here, actually. Ah, I see. "10 years, that's not too bad." I've been basically doing this since I was a sperm. And even then, I'm not that good, considering how long I've been doing it for. Nope, that's not symmetrical. Delete. Undo. I mean, I don't even know what these are. It's not a very interesting part of the process at the moment, people, but hopefully, if I make progress, the magic will happen later. Mind you, to be honest, guys, at this rate, if that dog doesn't shut up, I'm actually going to stop because it is hurting my concentration. It's just typical. I planned a bloody live stream and it's starting to freaking bark. Like, usually it goes off for about 5 minutes and then they stop it. But it's been barking for about half an hour now. Like I said, Obito all my life, basically. Since I was a sperm. Gotta make sure to zoom out. Another thing you should do. Always look at the full picture every now and then, because you could easily miss something. Of course, because I don't really know this character very well, I just basically did the same pose that apparently everybody's drawn, which is the finger point. Yeah, I gathered that. That's a bit wonky. Clint Eastwood invented this pose? What anime was he in? I know, Peter, I was joking. I know who Clint Eastwood is. It's probably not a good idea, actually, drawing this hand, making it like such a distinct feature, because I'm not very good at drawing hands. They are so difficult. Like, his thumb's looking a bit... Oh really, X Studios? Good luck with that. What are you doing exactly? If I could be nosy. Ah, I see now. I'm learning so much about this show now, thanks to you guys. I'm knowing, being taught about the law. How do I deal with lip sync on Clip Studio? This is where, because I use Vegas Pro for my editing. So basically I do all the drawing on Clip Studio and then I import it into Vegas Pro and I like edit it all to the sound so it syncs up to the sound, if that makes sense. That includes the lip syncing in that. That's weird, Tiger. But no, it's not weird, it's bizarre. Hey. Something weird in an anime? Who'd have thought? Hello, Sonk. I can't really say I'm a weeb. Oh, God's sake. Stuff is dropping. Well, I haven't watched any anime in friggin' ages. I think the last modern show I watched was One Punch Man, which I did like. Tell a lie, the last anime I watched was Ed, Ned, Neddy. Oh really, X Studio? Crikey. That's basically how long it took me to do my first animation, my Cyber Z animation. I was at college at the time as well though, but on and off it took me about a year. And it was worth it, right? I hope it goes well for you, joking aside, because that's a lot of time dedicated to that. Ah, the walking animation. Oh god, that was one of the first things I tried. Cause tell a lie, in the last stream I said I didn't learn any animation whilst I was at college. That was a lie. I did on my last, because we had like our own personal projects on the final year, and I decided to do animation, even though it didn't teach animation, but I took it upon myself. They allowed me to do it for some reason, and that was one of the things I had to learn, was a bloody walk cycle. What a pain in the ass, but it's a necessity. It's like one of the first things you learn, besides the bouncing ball stuff. And it's still difficult. I mean, this guy's design's weird, like his chain just comes from his collar. Still sort of cool though. Again, his anime doesn't really have to make sense, as long as it looks cool. Or kawaii desu. Shut up, Jason. What, go back and change things after you finished it? Is that what you mean? If so, no. Though I do wish I could go back and change stuff. I would change a lot of stuff. If I had time and money, I would probably go back and change. Probably change every animation I've done actually, in some way. Chains are hard to do. Anything that involves like something that's got to be symmetrical and consistent, it's not easy. Really, Moe? Well, as I just said, I don't. Like I said, they're just you got to be consistent with them. It's like with buildings. I don't like drawing buildings because there's like a certain structure that's consistent. You got to stick with that. That's why I enjoy. Like I prefer drawing trees and that. That chain's a bit too thin there. A mouse. No, Lippy, I'm using a Wacom or Wacom Cintiq 12H. I think no, not 12, 13 HD, which is the size of 13. It represents the size of the screen in inches. I don't think I've ever used a mouse to draw anything. There's a couple of people here who've just, I don't know. I mean, the other day when I was streaming, it was actually really, I actually quite enjoyed it. Nobody was being idiots. The only thing I didn't enjoy about that stream is that I wasn't drawing very well. So did I, Obito. I used to watch Naruto. Well, not when I was a kid. I was in between leaving secondary school, if you know what that is. It's basically high school in the UK. Between that and college. I used to be a massive fan of Naruto. But don't take this the wrong way, but I really didn't enjoy it by the end of it. I mean, I can see why people... I mean, Well, I can see why people still liked it, but I can't say I wasn't a massive fan of it by the end. There's a lot of things sort of ruined it, in my opinion. I should not be bad-mouthing Naruto. I don't want to upset people. You know how it is on the internet if you bad-mouth an anime half the time. But I will say that recent episode of Boruto was beautiful in terms of animation. Episode 65, whatever it was called. Yeah, I gathered a B2. It's a shame I ain't got a chat on screen now. Yeah, yeah, it's true, Pete. Mind you, a lot of like, I guess they call it shonen anime is like that. A lot of successful shows are like that, aren't they? Like, again, another show I really loved growing up was Dragon Ball Z, but it's still like they're still doing shows of it. Why? I mean, I can sort of appreciate Super trying different stuff, but are people not tired of it yet? It's like with a lot of popular things, like why can't they just bow out gracefully? Like, that's why I respect shows like Avatar, Last Airbender, because it just did its story and that was it. Granted, there was spin-offs, but I can sort of forgive like spin-offs, I guess, except for Boruto, which is copy and paste, in my opinion. To be honest, Pete, that would have been a better spin-off. Naruto handling paperwork whilst he was Hokage. Right, I think I've actually done the clean-up. I mean, can you call it clean-up? It's not really it's not an animation, but I don't think I've missed anything. No, I have. I've missed his iconic butt chin. That's not distinct enough. No. No. Actually, no, that's fine, I think. Oh, here we go. Gonna start drawing the same bloody line over and over. Everybody's talking about Naruto now, I love it. Don't feel bad. Like I said, I used to love Naruto. And then I slowly realised, I was like, wait, this show isn't actually any good. Well, no, it had its moments, tell a lie. I mean, granted, some of the episodes are well animated, I will give it that. He reminds me of a Tekken character now. If Captain Scarlet was a Tekken character. Thanks, Contrition. By the way, thanks for supporting me on Patreon. And thanks for requesting this. It's actually going quite well. Obviously be sure to tell me if it's going wrong, if it goes south. Where was that picture I just had? People don't want to watch me just browsing through my files. There we go. It's purple, okay. Remember guys, if you're enjoying the stream, hit that like button. Oh, I'm joking, you don't have to. Now it's been weird. By the way, Dead Memes, I don't have a favourite character on this show, I've never watched it, so... But I've learned a lot about its lore, thanks to chat. Well, what was I doing? I got sidetracked again. do some shading. My favourite part of the process. I don't even know what tone I want it. I don't even know where the light's coming from. Where's... Right. Do this first. I'm really not concentrating at all. I've lost concentration now. Which is not ideal because this is for a Patreon supporter, so don't fuck this up. Oh no, I swore! Demonetized! Right, I'm gonna show a little bit of magic before I go away soon. I mean, I would like to come back, but I just don't think I could be arsed, to be honest. Where's the light source? Where's... Right, it's coming from behind him. Screw it. Now my pen's randomly not working. What's going on? That's why. Still got that anchored. Got the wrong pen. Oh my god, this is going so badly now. Yeah, I put a chat away because people are just being idiots today. I mean, I appreciate you guys for behaving. Because I keep saying it's a couple of people. I have a feeling it's the same person. They just keep logging into different accounts. You see this a lot on like other live streams. Because they're desperate for attention. Right, that's the base shade. Now, I shouldn't just copy. I should probably I'll just call it shadow to misspell it completely. Perfecto? Are you sure? Thanks anyway. What? Yeah, there's no way I'm going to get this done by the end of this stream. I'll try and get the shading done, then I'm going to call it quits. Going to use a pure black for the shadow for the coat. Which is usually a sim, by the way, apparently. Using black for shadow. But I think for like a really dark colour, that's an exception. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not professional. Right. That'll do for now. Gonna start filling this in. Problem with my method of madness, I don't know how well it will look until I've actually got to this point. Pardon me, when it comes to shading. No. Purple. It's sort of, sometimes I do. That's the thing, with shadows, for me at least, depending if it's a warm or cool colour I'm after, well, look or feel, sometimes it is purple. But generally I use like purple for cooler pictures. I mean, this is more of a warm, I'm going for a more warmish kind of feel to this, if that makes sense. I'm not good with colour theory. What's the point in me trying to explain it? Yeah, I will definitely have to change some of these colours later on. I don't know why I've made his hair sort of a very dark red brown, reddish brown. Right, boost the colour up. I might do a bit more shadows to that later on, but it's not going to happen on this stream, I don't think. I would like to show you guys other techniques I do generally when I'm doing a picture like this, but I'm not. I'm going to be done soon. Been streaming for nearly an hour and a half. Right. Now I'll do one more thing. This is very quick. I will add some. I'm not good with technical terms. I guess this is reflective light, that's what I'll call it, but I like doing this effect. For people who see my drawings a lot will understand what I'm on about. I won't go mad with this because I want to end this in a minute. I didn't put shadow on these buttons. Or did I? No, I did. I don't know how well this will show up on stream, but I'm going to copy those lines I just did then. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I mean, you probably can't see it, but there's like a sort of a sheen of light now to like the metallic stuff and the eyes. I do it a lot. I think it looks quite neat. Well, anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. If anybody stuck through the entire thing, thanks very much. Maybe I will one day. But like I said, this is just a request for Patreon. It's a contest winner. And he asked me to draw this. It really is silver. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. Gaussian blur. Thanks as well, by the way. Thanks for popping by. Thanks everybody who watched. Want to do that, but whatever. We'll see. So yeah, I'll see you guys. It's backwards. There we go.